Alright, welcome back, lovely people. Last time on Yakuza 5, we did a few of the sub-stories, half the sub-stories. Oh, great. Your luck today is terrible. Thank you. Well, I mean, for Shinada, his luck is terrible every single day of his life. So to highlight a few stories, most of the sub-stories are kind of dubious. It's usually in a sexual nature because Shinada's character theme is that way, and he finds himself in peculiar situations. There was a bit of human trafficking, some baseball stuff though. So the interview stuff. So he's a journalist. So he helped out with a new recruit. The daddy situation and sugar daddy situation that dealt with some baseball-ish thing. So yeah, you kind of get the feel. I totally messed up the novel thing. I disagree with the thing. It could be either. So now we started something. The politician, the noodle guy, wants to run as a politician. Find a 500 yen meal for a guy he knows who's like basically starving and passing out. A very, very prideful person. Hubris. Hubris is also a slow and insidious killer, not just overconfidence. And then Miyu is crouched in a fetal position. So Mia is crouched in a fetal position in a convenience store. Because we got sidetracked to rooster racing or cock racing. So we're still gonna try to do that though. So yesterday we were spinning the RNG for a breeder. Her name is Your Majesty for Fluff Master Gen 5, and we can't seem to find freaking Her Majesty. And we're gonna try something different here. I don't know if this is the way it works. Once we breed this, whoops. Once we find Her Majesty, hopefully, next spin the wheel of RNG and find her. We're just gonna raise it with some more expensive stuff, like expensiver stuff. Try to find more expensive foods and whatnot to speed up the training process. Because I noticed the higher plates produced higher results. So I didn't realize that yesterday. I just used the smallest denominator. That's most accessible. Usually, that's okay. It has the highest return, but it takes the longest time. We're just gonna raise it and not farm for skills. I don't remember what Aphrodite was. Not good enough. And then we'll try to get Gen 6 to take the champion cup. The champion class. All the cups in the champion class. If that's not enough, then we have to farm talent. Which then we're going to switch up the approach. Which is basically to breed for talent. And hope that the stats don't depreciate. My concern right now is that you have to train up the dude, Buffmeister, in order to retain the stats, and it doesn't like take an averaging effect or something of the current one. Oh, it was Himiko. Himiko's not good enough. It seems like Your Majesty is not... Her Majesty is not coming up, so we're going to also accept Artemis and Mercurius. So we're gonna do 2 rounds of breeding for dirt performance and dark. Just the alternative. Because it is very difficult to get those guys. Oh, never mind. We found Her Majesty. There it is. 750 across the board. Alright. We found Her Majesty. Yesterday we tried for like 15 minutes straight and it didn't happen. Alright, so it looks like dirt and dark didn't go up that much. It's only like half to max. Alright. So now we're gonna quickly test something. Oh, hi. We found that knives are incredibly efficient. So my main squeeze right now is definitely knife. It gives so much heat so quickly. But much faster than the other weapons so far. Oh. Well, maybe not. Yes. It's fast too. That's kind of what I prefer in my weapons here. I can hit the ground, sort of. I would like a weapon where you could hit the ground, a ground person more reliably. To speed things up. I've got the bead. The bead is on Saijima still. It would prevent us from getting these encounters. The Saijima is the main concern. Tsukumino's encounters were you can't you can't avoid them very well. But you can definitely for Shinada as we go back and forth between to get resources. Yeah, convenience store is kind of far away. Alright, inventory. We're just gonna buy a sample. How much money do we have? 4 mil? Okay, we're just gonna go off the deep end. And this is more for saving time than trying to calculate how much per yen that we get. So we're gonna test out the sushi set probably, right? And we're gonna test out sake. Yeah. So, whoops. Sake. Oh, they don't have a sushi set. They just have a pork bento. I don't know if staminins are considered food items, but so we'll just take a bento set. And see what stats we get off of them. And we still have plates. So we'll just use the plates up. Whatever saves time, basically. For plates, not as much. We're just gonna go from bottom to top. So we can't purchase plates. Well, actually, we probably can from the pawn shop. Let's see. It was around 40 points. Each training only gives like 40 points. Let's see if it goes up. Whoops. See if it goes up substantially. Alright, Gen 6. Yamazaki. 6 food. Let's see how much a bento give us. 36, 38, 50. Yeah, it's like diminished return. Yeah, it's incredible. It's not 5 times more. It's not like 4 times more. It's only like 20%. I mean, but if you add 20% across that, I think we'll save quite a lot of time though. I think I'm starting to value my time more than saving the yen. It's not really that much more time because we can stack them still. Alright, what about sake? Sake is 10 times more expensive. 38, 51, 54? It's kind of like 40% more. Yeah, I'll probably take those. That step up. I mean, at this rate, yen is kind of min-maxing how much money you're saving with these small transactions. May or may not come to bite us. I don't think there's a money threshold in this game that is scary. So we're just gonna buy tons of bentos. We do have expensive meats in our those meats are far more expensive. Actually, it depends because I don't know if they hold their value from the hunting village. If they hold their value from the hunting village, then the meats from like these things, because we have silver plates, but the meats from Saijima's chapter might actually be like these things might actually be even higher. We'll leave them be. I didn't hoard because I was role playing. Didn't want to like no reason to hoard. All right. So we'll do what was it? It was like 20 or 30. So 16. 16 times 20. It's about 320. All right, we'll say 30. We'll use a round value of 30. 30 times 16. That's about 480. So we have to do a couple runs. I guess we can supplement. The sake offers 20. Yeah, so we only need to do one sake run and one bento run. So a full hand of sake, a full hand of bento, and then wrap it up with plates. Not too bad. And I think we have enough plates for like 2 more gens. I'll be okay. Where's the sake at? There weren't any hints as to they had a favorite, for example. So we're not gonna spend our time trying to figure out what their like what the ideal thing is. As much as it tickles my fancy to want to do that. And then we'll do a half and half run here. Half and half and walk over. Half and half and walk over to the trainer. Hopefully this guy is good enough. We have to see how much diminished return we have on dark skill and dirt skill. But with every breeding. Because I imagine there's diminished return at an averaging effect or something. Stamina is 1200. I mean, I could see if that's a food item. That's okay. I'm over it. Good enough. If we become super desperate, we'll go higher. I think this will limit it to 15 minutes to get the Fluffmeister Gen 6 up and running. See if it's sufficient. He has to race no matter what to be able to breed, so you peps. Wait, why is one of the guys always like instant killed? Is there like something with knifing skills? Oh, weapon skills. Oh, okay. So weapon skill increase doesn't just overall perform. It tells you what it improves. And that time it was weapon durability. Yeah. Kinda meh. Oops. Okay. Yeah, 22. I underestimated. I was using 30 as the figure, but we compensated for a little bit, so we have, 14 for the bottom. The competition is really fierce, like incredibly fierce. Usually it was like a 20% bump for each of the classes, and then the last bump was like double. It was only in the 400s, and suddenly everyone's performing a cap. Like thinking, oh, we had in mind 6 classes maybe, and then suddenly they reduced it to 5. Be like, no, the last one's got to be capped. We gotta cap it. Get bamboozled. There's a really, really high chance that we're going to have to talent hunt. At least for like the king ability. I hope we don't have to farm for personality or like the type of runner. That's kind of a little scary thought. So we would have to find a sprinter. It wouldn't be unlike RGG to have to min-max some extent on these types of things. They get 15 with a leg training. Pretty sure leg power is max now. That kind of looks like it's near cap. Unless it goes higher than 750. That would be a little bit more reassuring. If like breeding goes beyond their parental caps. I think it's gonna be lucky Gen 7. Trying to determine. I think we go half and half. As expected. Yeah. That rooster sound did not haunt my sleeps yesterday. There's a distinct possibility that the progeny through iteration potentially has a... Dude, the car is just blocking your way, man. Come on, dude. Now I have to... No! It's not like this. Alright. Good. Okay. Got to cycle back again. Yeah, we were using up our shrooms. That guy's still standing there? Oh, okay. Well, that answers that question. Nah, you're not sorry. Nah. That guy's having the time of his life. Okay. Oops. Habit. Come on, Fluffmeister. Yeah, I think they go beyond their cap. So the bottom one, the dark and the dirt, might actually be higher than I thought. Maybe they're close to like 600 or 700. The meter. Yeah, it's going beyond the cap of the two parentals. Oh, is that what Overlord is then? No, no, I don't think so. It just says boost speed during the Iron Heart. That must be for stamina. Stamina getting over 750, which is the highest breeder we have. It goes way above that. Wow, it goes flash. That must be for leg power. Okay, all right. So it's reasonable. If the breeder cap is 750 and it can go well beyond that. Wow. The question is, how fast is the competition? All right. Start working on leg power. If I am gonna take a jab at it, hopefully their set limit is 750. And we just get... Yeah, it's like over 800. Holy heck. Maybe it's it's like the addition of both with some diminished return. Because our breeders, like, you get to keep, maybe it takes a total, divide by 2, and add it to the previous max of the progenitor. Seems like that would give us those numbers right now. Yeah, around 900. If you took both of them, added together, and divided by half, and then added to the previous cap. It's probably not that simple, but I guess you're the same number, though. Similar numbers. Well, let's see if all that leg power is sufficient to compensate for dirt performance and dark performance. I mean, it's over 900, man. Cue the memes. $900 on both. I mean, Gen 7 is the winner, but let's see if we can get by with Gen 6. One more. Yeah, we did the math. The math was correct in my head. So now let's go grab those plates. That quick math worked out. Wow. Went well above 750. Okay. Alright. Let's throw some plates at that guy. The trainer. Where are my plates at? We'll start from the bottom. Okay. We only have enough for one more generation. Probably wouldn't use those plates though. But the golden flat plates. Probably sell those. Alright, Kanamiya. Kanamiya. Get those results. They're like around 600. It would have been nice if they were around 700. How much does bronze plate give? 26 each? Dirt, ace, dirt, dark sight. Okay, for crossing 500. Yeah, this is big diminished return. Stepping up in plates. I'll go as high as silver. And it's only like 600. They're not even. So shy of 700. Come on, let's see it, Buffmeister. That's close enough. Alright, Fluffmeister Gen 6. Let's go. Fluffmeister the 6th. Let's see where you stack on the King's Cup. Cue the music. Peanut. Holy. Go! Oh man, we had to egg on just to meet it. Oh, wow. Dang. Yeah, those guys are really fast. But we did it. I had to lash out though. Dang. I don't know if the title does anything. Let's just put the champion title on our little Fluff Master. Oh, Flash is #1. The Rally King. The styles were pull off, come from behind, wins numerous times. They're never die. Rally King, huh? Alright. Champion. Let's go. Champion Fluffmeister the 6th. Alright, Storm. This is dirt performance. I don't think our dirt and dark performance is up to snuff. Unless theirs are low too. which I don't think so. So we might have to go to Gen 7. Swordsman. No, it's good. Their performance is good. Nice. That means dark performance is good too. Gen 6. We did it, Fluffmeister. Your father's father's father. Be proud. Your father's father's too. We did it. Didn't have to cap stats or go on skill hunting. At least. I might be celebrating a little prematurely. Might be. Alright, the Black Cup. This is the Dark Rooms. Dark performance is actually higher than Dirt performance. It's the same birds, so I think we're pretty safe. Oh, Tofu's new. The skill worked for oh no. We got wrecked by the skill. Okay, so that's not too bad. We can run back that. Hanai has intimidate, and we can't stop intimidate. That's a skill proc right there. At least that's what I saw. That's okay, we'll just run it back. So being next to Hanai is kind of scary. We're not next to Hanai this time though. Coup de grace. Oh, they're all new. All three of them are new. How's that guy doing that? We can beat them in the dark run. It's all good. Get out of my face. Ooh, what's this guy's name? Little Feet? Wow, Little Runner. I haven't ever had that happen. That's the first time a rooster got DQ'd. Poor Little Runner. Didn't even make it to the end. It looks like you DQ once the music stops. Huh. Once the track stops. Okay. Did not finish. DNF. Okay. Gonda. A long course with dirt and a half. It's fine. Alright. Oh, that's not bad. The more dirt, the more darkness is kind of helpful. Okay. Be mine. Saturn. That means we have to accelerate in the beginning. Oh no. Are you serious? Dreaming of you just pushed through. That's okay. That little stretch at the end is not good enough. Freaking dreaming of you. Get out of here. Okay. Wow. That's some acceleration. We're good enough though. Buffmeister is good enough. Time for the salty run back. We're at the outside lane. That's useful. Okay. Ball joint. Just a new guy. Yeah, the other ones we can beat. Oh, ball joint is below average. He's starting to get to know all the birds. Anai and Dreaming of You though. Those guys are dangerous. Last cup. Finish strong, Fluffmeister. Asuchi. Toughest and fastest, okay. Okay. Oh, okay. Oh, alright. The general? Get in Tampo? Okay, those are new. Do they start out of the gate? Oh no, they don't even have boost. Oh yeah, this is done deal. They don't even have a skill that gives speed boost. Oh, okay. The second dude does, but what the? Oh, it's ankle breaker. Out of stamina. Freaking ankle breaker. Alright. We did it. Buffmeister the champion. All that for 1 CP. This game asks a lot. The Conqueror. Alright. And there it is. We did it. Howdy. Here's where you enter the... Wait, there's more? Enter the Coaching Cup Classic? Now we're gonna... Wait. There's more? Oh, no. No. Okay. Oh, no. Okay. He was just talking blanketly. I was a little worried. Just slightly worried there. That I misread this. 26%, man. There it is. Alright, we did it. 1 category. Alright, let's go back to sub-story farming here. Let's go finally talk to Mia. We have to empty our inventory. Should consume some food though. This place seems nice. Or, my bad, this place. Really? That's awkward. I turned the wrong way when I hit Y. That's awkward. Wait. Oh, did that guy leave? Huh. Pretty nice, How do I get in this restaurant? Oh. Izakaya? He has a... Oh, is this that dude's place? Oh no, it isn't. Place is crawling with cuties? What is this place? Oh, come on, Shinada. Keep it in your pants, Nada. Another sake. My server, huh? Nice. Oh wow, Saki-chan, you're really cute. And I like the outfit. Wait, is this a sub-store? Yes, the costumes are just a small part of our unique dining experience. Well, that's intriguing. So, am I allowed to ask you about your hobbies and chat you up before ordering? What do you think this is, a hostess club? You sure can. Oh, my hobby is playing video games. I actually work as an assistant at a game magazine too. Cool. You work a lot, huh? Yeah, are you into games too? Hey, I used to play before, but not anymore. I'd play way more if I could afford it. Fair. Oh, that's too bad. We could have had a much longer conversation if you were more into games. Crap, I should have said I like games just to keep her talking. Oh, well, if you're into games, then I gotta check them out, yeah? Great. I look forward to hearing about it the next time you come in. Now, what can I get you to drink? Interesting. Is she like an ally or a friend? Oh yeah, my order. Let's see. Can I order more than one? No, man, we have to order all these things at some point. Alright, Hakushu? That's a really nice looking glass. Can I order everything? Oh my gosh. It completely fills them up on one thing? Alright, mackerel it is. This, please. Great. Thank you very much. I'll get that. We have to order every single item in all the cities. That's 5 cities, man. Gotta start working on that. We need a cycle where we like take damage from swallowing a worm or something and then walking back in, and we need hangover medicine over and over again. That's gonna take a while too. Alright. We're just doing it to heal up. Alright. I think it's, who's over here? You peep. Dang you! Can't you see I'm trying to help the town? Hello? What? Oh. Wait, what? What the heck? Where did you guys even come from? Oh, did someone request reinforcements? I wonder how... It's still not, we're still not at level 10. One of the pros is this always hits stuns. Using weapons always hits stuns, at least for these guys. I reckon we're gonna have at least a few people that don't get hit stunned from a knife. Didn't find any knuckles yet. I don't know how knuckles work. A lot of times knuckles let you do certain techniques as well. That level... Oh, that's standard level. Okay, got some more soul orbs. He's only level 16. Further boosts damage to surrounding when hitting them with thrown enemies. I almost feel like I should just go for sword mastery. Oh, just attack with any weapon? That works. Earn more experience when you finish off. Fair enough. Block enemies. Oh, Tacha-chan. Oh, Tachan. You know you can run up you can't run up a tab here. Gotta pay to play. Gotta pay to play. That's a deep cut in a really different direction. Yeah, you got me. But what's with the little lady? Sounded like you folks were arguing. Yeah, she was asking to work at our place. So far so good, right? Problem is, she's 17. Oh no. I imagine the law would look unkindly on having a kid in there. Not to mention anyone decent. Fine. Sorry I bothered you. You're underage, Missy. And there she is. Everything okay with her? You said her old man's deep in debt, so she tried to apply with us. Hope she knows what kind of rabbit hole this industry is. I see. But since you turned her down, wouldn't she just try to apply at some other sleaze pit? No offense, by the way. Yeah. Oh, none taken. But yeah, she's still a minor until she hits 18. Nobody sane would hire her. Not a legit establishment, anyway. I hope no one shady finds out about this. I'm concerned about that myself, Tachan. You got nothing better going on, right? Can you keep an eye out for her? She went running in the direction of the free info booth. Tell her we'll be happy to take her in, but only when she's of legal age. That's nice of them. This is actually the least sussy thing that has occurred so far. For the sub-stories. Oh, well, there are some wholesome things too. But from yesterday's. And then there's Mia. Hey, Mia-chan. Are you okay? Oh, Ta-chan. I feel all lightheaded. How many hours are you working? You should talk to your manager and get them cut back. The parlor isn't making me work. I asked for the extra shift. Did something happen? My new boyfriend, he owes money. I wanted to help him out, so I started working extra. I think I overdid it, though. I see. Your boyfriend's a lucky guy. He knows I work at a massage parlor, but he doesn't judge me for that. He even said he settled down with me once he's out of debt. That I can quit working like this. Maybe I can even be an ordinary wife one day. Sounds sus. That'd be nice. Listen, why don't you go back to the parlor and take a load off your feet? At least until you can walk home. But I promised to meet my boyfriend. He has a loan payment due today, and I need to get him the money. Why don't you get him to come get it, then? Yeah. Oh, please, I don't want him coming around there. You can understand that, can't you? He said he wouldn't judge. You know what? Never mind. Why don't I just deliver it for you? Well, okay. I think I can trust you, Tachan. If you really don't mind, please take this to him. Here's the money and his photo, so you know what he looks like. Let's see the photo. Come on. Oh, so this is the lucky guy. Huh. Can't say he's bad looking. Yuji should be waiting for me around the TV tower. Yuji. Roger that. I'll go find him. Don't do it. Don't do it, Yuji. Be one of the good ones. Be one of the good ones. Guess Yuji-kun isn't here yet. Or wait, is that him? Are you Yuji-kun? Huh? Who the heck are you? I'm here on behalf of Mia-chan. She isn't feeling too hot today, so she asked me to bring this money over to you. Oh yeah? Sweet! That's great! Okay, I guess that's that. Yeah, you saved my butt. Hold on. Aren't you gonna ask about Miyu-chan? She's too sick to even make it out to see you, you know. Yeah, but she's a tough old bird, so to speak. I'm sure she's holding up. I'll send her an email or something. Anyway, later. That guy really Miyu-chan's boyfriend? It's not the kind of behavior I expected. No, sir. Looks like a freeloader to me. There you are, Yuji. Did you finish up your little errand? Oh my gosh, it's a two-timing scumbag. Yeah. All good now. Let's go drink up a storm. Hey. What do you think you're doing? You still hanging around? Who's that girl? Don't tell me you're cheating on Miyu-chan. What's with this guy, Yuji? Oh, nothing. Let's ditch this loser. Miyu-chan slaving away to help you pay off your debt. Or did you forget? Didn't you promise you were gonna settle down with her? That would never happen because Yuji's marrying me. Who marries some bimbo who works at a massage parlor. Yikes. Let's see what's going on here. So this girl here is in and on it too. The two of you are just using Miyu-chan for money. This is a throwback. I forgot which Yakuza is it? I think it's Yakuza 0? So it's not really a throwback. I guess it's Yakuza 0 has a throwback to this where pretty sure Majima helped a guy, the running man. Oh no, it might actually be there's a chance it's Kiwami too. But there's this running man and he would do anything but he was getting used, and it was just a boyfriend-girlfriend combo taking advantage of the running man. But in that case, it was a guy and the girl was in cahoots with the guy. This is just the gender role reversal. I know that this isn't fair to Miyu-chan, but you better not tell her. You know it'll break her little heart.
Huh?
Yeah, and cut off your cash flow. You're starting to get on my nerves, man. Want me to chop your butt up? That's a weird threat. What? I have a knife, my friends. I may not look like it, but I can hold my own in a brawl because I know karate. Even busting out a simple kata routine gets Miyu-chan super wet. Oh my gosh. You don't say. Then maybe I give you a good butt whooping. Miyu-chan will see you for the slimy little runt you are.
Huh?
I'll see if you can back those works up, you old buddy. You can do all the kata routines and karate you want. We're just gonna stab. Oh, we're just gonna stab you. Okay. Dang it! I just need one more hit. Okay. Okay. Don't worry, rubber knife. We're using a rubber knife. It's fine. Hey, how the heck I lose to this chump? I mean, Janada is like a tank. Like, look at him. He's a tank. How, in what universe do you feel like this guy's a chump? Hey, so what are your intentions for Miyu-chan? Huh? She's working her heart out for you. Because she believes in you. And you and her are going to tie the knot one day. Huh. You got to be joking. What kind of idiot would tie themselves down to a meat masseuse? What? Sure, we had our fun, but that's all it is. A kind word here and there is all it takes to keep her bringing in the bacon. But I'm not crazy enough to marry a woman who spreads her legs for a living. I can barely stand touching that tramp, let alone the thought of wasting my future on her. So, is that how it really is? Oh, dang. Miyu's a ninja. Huh? You tell her, girl. You tell her. I mean, you tell him. Miyu-chan? What a fool I was to get taken in by you and your cheap lies. Miyu-chan, but you got it all wrong. It's just... I've really hit rock bottom, haven't I? I'm so disappointed in myself. Oh, Miyu. Well, I guess the cash you just gave me can be my severance package. What did you just say? If you want to stay in one piece, you might want to pay back all the money she gave you. Yeah, you're kidding, right? Why the heck would I do that? Yeah, you won't see any of that back. She gave it all of her own free will. I wouldn't say that. I see. Well, let's find out what her coworkers have to say about that. The bodyguard there is built like a pro wrestler, you know. What? He's real good at debt collecting. The punching and kicking kind, that is. If I were you, I'd make paying that money back a priority. Hey, wait a minute. Miyu-chan is the #1 girl at her job. She'll do whatever it takes to make her happy. No way. And I don't think that's just paying back the principal cut it. She's gonna need compensation on top of that scumbag. Gosh darn it. Yeah, that's right. You tell him, Shinada. That's unfortunate though. Miyu only loses in this situation. I'm sorry you had to see that, Tachan. I'm ashamed of what I let myself fall for. Are you Any better now? How can I be? My boyfriend just completely screwed me over. I never felt this low in my life. It's like I'm polluted, and there's nothing I can do to wash it away. That's not true. Miyu-chan, there's nothing polluted about you. It's those two who are full of filth.
Ah,
You're pure, Miyu-chan. Pure and beautiful. And shining like a light in the darkness. I mean that with my heart. Ah-chan, thank you. I feel terrible for getting you into all this. I'm sorry. Oh, no. You don't have to be. I didn't do anything special. Anyway, I know it's not much of a condolence, but at least you won't have to work so much anymore. Plus, you're free of that self-serving butthead. Maybe it's for the best. That, that is true. I just wish it didn't have to happen at the cost of my dream. Guess I won't be hearing wedding bells anytime soon. But you know... Hmm? I might have found a new candidate for my next boyfriend. Could that possibly be me? Why would you say that out loud, Shinana, you little butthead? Let's just say I'll give you some extra steamy service the next time you swing by. Woohoo! Score! Oh, Shinana, please. Oh, and here's a little something else. Thanks. You take it. What's up with girls in this city giving cherry tree branches? It's like they go around and find a cherry blossom tree and just snaps a branch. It's like, here you go. This is a token of my affection. Here, I'm gonna stick this cherry tree branch right in your face. Well, I guess I'll see you at the parlor, Tachan. Thanks again. That's the second girl that gave him a cherry tree branch. Freaking cherry tree branch, man. Okay, so we have a lot of stuff here. I don't know how to complete it. So that guy is the guy that's still starving. Maybe I'll just give him something. Who's yelling at me? Oh. Just kidding. Run the other way. So this politician guy, or wannabe politician guy, is looking for someone to speak. But I don't know. You wanted to see me? Oh, okay, so maybe he figured out that he would prefer Shinada to do the advertising. Or the, what did he say? The shill. He specifically used the term shill. You wanted to see me? I thought you were gonna find someone to endorse you. What happened to that? That's just it. Nobody would come out. They all said they were too busy to help. Ouch. Guess you're not very popular, are you? Isn't that kind of a problem for a politician? Boy, that is really not what I needed to hear right now. Sorry, it was a joke. Somebody's, someone's gotta lighten up the mood. Hachan, things are getting desperate here. I hate to impose, but can you do an endorsement speech for me? Huh? Me? Give a speech? What, are you nuts? You know I can't do that. I'm begging you, please. I'll explain my policies right now. Oh, and throw in some wonderful qualities about me as well. Like what? Oh, come on. There's so many. Don't you remember? When you were flat broke, I gave you big portions of the price of a regular bowl. Did that ever actually happen? Happened all the time. Come on, Tachan. Be of some help. I simply cannot stand it anymore. Being out here alone is so terrible. Horrible. Don't have to cry about it, you know. No one's forcing you to do this. Granted, yes, that's true. Besides, who's going to listen if I do make a speech? An endorsement only works if it's someone famous. I tried to ask people like that, but each one turned me down. Maybe if you just start speaking with a fiery fervor, people would automatically assume you're someone famous? And then they'll stop and listen. Yeah, I doubt that. No, I'm sure it'll happen. You're my only hope. It's either this, or my career as a politician is doomed. Okay. Oh, alright. You've always been good to me, so I guess I owe you one. Let's see what I can do. You mean you'll help me? Really? You're the man, Tachan. Don't go expecting too much. You and I both know it's a long shot. Duly noted. Okie doke. So, I should talk about what a great guy you are while simultaneously promoting your platform, right? You don't have to put it so bluntly, but yeah, that's the gist of it. So, what is your platform anyway? Well, I'm an advocate of 3 key policies: tax cuts, job creation, and child care support. You could say they're the 3 pillars of my political philosophy. Got it. Have you thought about how you're going to achieve all that? Of course I have. I'm not just doing this political thing on a whim. It's a bit lengthy, but let me fill you in on these policies. First, tax cuts. My primary focus is to reduce the residence tax. We'll make up for the deficit with transfers from the National Treasury. By cutting wasteful government spending, we can systematically reduce the tax burden on all of our citizens. That's still not specific enough, but okay. That will spur consumer spending in their local communities. That's a big if. Which in turn will stimulate growth nationwide. I mean, if. Yes. Oh. That sounds like an actual policy. Next, job creation. This also involves tax cuts. By reducing corporate taxes in Nagoya, we'll attract more businesses to the area. That's a big if too, but a little bit more believable. That's a higher chance than the other one. But the more money you make, the more taxes you pay. As a result, companies try to move their operation to tax havens offshore. That's a good that's a obvious observation. However, if all the rich were to flee Japan, the burden would fall on the rest of us, and eventually it would come full circle. That's why I strongly believe reducing the tax burden on companies and the wealthy will revitalize Nagoya's economy and result in new jobs. Okay, got it. So that's not always bad to give the rich a break. Go figure. Third is child support. In order to raise the birth rate to sustainable levels. Ooh, that's a deep cut right there. The government needs to do its part to help child rearing families. In fact, that is a really, really recent current events in around in general in Asian countries. Because the birth rate is not offsetting the turnover in people. So they're beginning to offer incentives and government-backed incentives to help families, to encourage families willing to have children. Because children, besides the emotional rewards and stuff, is an incredible financial burden. Especially in a culture that emphasizes so much on being diligent and sustainable work practices. I'm proposing that the child tax benefit be increased, with the difference to come from higher taxes for single people. Huh. That doesn't sound bad. That doesn't sound good for me. What? No, it doesn't. Those singles will think it's more worthwhile to raise kids. That will encourage more couples to marry. Fair enough. Perhaps this may be criticized as just vote buying, but I think the government needs to invest in the younger generation. I mean, as an outsider, I would very much agree. Looking from the outside at Japan, I mean, it's a coincidence for a very different reason in the United States, but there are some controversial policies trying to encourage youth success here as well. True. Okay. I think I got it all down. I'll try to work all that into my speech somehow. We need to remember all that detail, so we'll see. I mean, it's pretty generic stuff. It's more very layman reduced, obviously, because video games, right? And it can be very dry if they went a little too deep, even remotely deep. Then I'll be counting on you, Ta-chan. Yep. So, just to recap, your 3 pillars were tax cuts, job creations, and child care support. Huh. That's about does it. Well, here goes nothing. Minigame? Minigame. Good day, fellow citizens. I'm sorry to disturb you on your busy day, but may I have your attention? What's going on? Is that some campaign rally? Who is that man? I'm sure I'd seen that face before. Maybe someone famous? My name is Tatsuya Shinada. I'm here today as a representative of the common people in support of Shozo Matsukane. Matsukane has long operated a ramen restaurant in town. He can be considered a hero for filling the bellies of our fellow citizens. Being locals like myself, I'm sure you at least know of Matsukanishi's ramen restaurant, which goes by the name, oh no. Oh no. This sounds okay. The Chihoko? Or is it Sachoko? I think it's Sachiko. Sachihoko. Uh-oh. Wait. I need I need help here. I think it's Sachihoko. Sachihoko. Pretty sure. Let's just go with it. Sachihoko Ramen. Held in the highest esteem among ramen fans in the know for its uniquely Nagoya charm. Sachihoko. There's a ramen place? Oh no, it's not. Oh no, it's the second one.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not it at all. Oh, it's the second one. Where's Sachoko? Sachoko. Whoops. My bad. Yes. Sachoko. I've enjoyed many a heaping bowls of noodles as a regular there. A regular wouldn't get the name wrong. Alright, I guess we try again. Next one. It's fine. We got the rest. Matsukanishi's platform consists of 3 pillars. These 3 pillars are policy he will make every effort to enact if you would grant him the chance to serve you in office. The first pillar, tax cuts. If the financial burden on our citizens are not reduced, the economy will remain moribund. That's a great word. And hopeless. Matsukanishi pledges to reduce the residential tax that we all currently pay. How does he propose to make up for the shortfall from the reduction in the residence tax? The answer is to transfer it from the National Treasury. get transfers from the national treasury and by cutting waste from the national budget. Residents' taxes in all of our communities will be reduced. That applause. The Japanese economy cannot be revived without a real improvement in the people's standard of living throughout the country. It is up to the local communities to inform the national government of this critical fact. I hope to be the vanguard of that movement. And all for cutting taxes? I'll be holding you to that. This economy really does need help. Matsukanishi pledges to reduce your taxes as his first policy if he's given the chance to be your voice in the government. I, Shoujo Matsukani, promise to fight with my life to honor the trust you place in me, but only you can give me that opportunity. Next, the second pillar of his threefold platform, job creation. Something must be done about the ridiculously high unemployment. I'm not entirely sure if that's true about Japan. I'm pretty sure Japan has a record low unemployment. And I actually, that's not quite a great thing for Japan from the outside, because the employments are being filled by the lack of supply. So the third pillar, the child care support, is an underlying problem, I would say, that's being masked by having very encouraging unemployment rates, because there are really there's like a really high demand for employment, and there's not enough people, so their employment rates are actually really great on the surface. Their unemployment rates are actually very low. I think currently in Japan it's actually substantially low compared to, like, say, the United States, but it's not necessarily because it's a healthy employment rate. It's because there's a shortage in workers, which is a very concerning factor. At least that's what I recall. It might not be up to date though. In these tough economic times, we must reverse the shrinking job market. How is Matsukanishi going to tackle this? By reducing the corporate tax burden. If we make Nagoya an easier place to do business, more companies will be drawn to this place. It is a potential strategy. Companies setting up shop in Nagoya will need to hire from the local community. That means jobs for our citizens. See, that's kind of a unfortunate part. It's assuming that there is enough willing workers or citizens, and I don't particularly think. And this is what year is this? 2013. So it could still be true, because my take, or at least my understanding, is like there's a 10-year difference. But I'm actually thinking this platform might not actually work. The second pillar might not actually work, because there's an incredible shortage of people now in Japan. I propose to lower corporate taxes at the municipal and prefectural levels to make Nagoya more attractive to businesses. Oh, and there's one other thing, right? This is a slight deep cut, but I won't really digress into it right here. And often when there's a critical labor shortage, right? Labor shortage, often the solution tends to be encouraging immigration. However, there's a cultural schism here. Japan, unlike countries like the United States, where I live, it's still relatively less open to the idea of immigration. due to like incredible cultural differences, especially like the homogeneous nature and preservation and nationalism of Japan. I mean, yes, the United States is a really big place and it is a very controversial topic, but overall, in general, the United States is still a mosaic than Japan. And this creates that critical problem where your economy might be stagnating, but in order to stimulate it, a quick boon would involve an influx of people. But since the cultural identity can be at risk with the influx of people because of mixing cultures, and that's very a controversial topic as well. What this guy is proposing as the second platform, I don't know if that was a thing 10 years ago, but I don't think it's a thing now. It's very unlikely to be a thing. Because if you're encouraging companies to operate in your country, you are also making the assumption that you can meet the demands of the company. Sometimes what companies would do is they would outsource. So they would like HQ into a company, take that advantage of the lifted tax burden, but still end up outsourcing their workers, like the workers they need. And in Japan, they already have, in my opinion, just from the outside, like tangentially, they have a labor shortage already, like a just not enough workers in general, especially with the aging population and the lack of sustainable, in a less of a delicate word, procreation, right? So it's a tough time. But yeah, this would not fly. I don't think this would work at all in the current years. I don't think that trend has changed since the declining and stagnation of Japan's economy over time. It's a tough situation. And obviously, I really like Japan, or what Japan offers to people outside of the country. Hopefully they find some sort of reconciliation between their nationalism, their cultural identity, and inherently finding solutions to their declining population without risking their cultural, I guess I would call it their cultural pride, their identity. I suppose that does make sense. It would be good if my son could find work close to home. Maybe I'll start my own business. Fellow citizens, I can assure you that Matsukanishi has nothing but our community's interests at heart. He will be a leader who sees things from your perspective. That's right. I, Shozo Matsukani. I like how he's repeating his name, because that's a very effective strategy. It's a very effective psychological strategy to implant the impression of your name to people by repeating, like mere exposure. So he's doing that quite a lot. I don't know about the whole wearing the sash thing. I guess it's more or less similar in other countries where they would have like lots of signs with your names, with your name plastered on it. Pledge to never give you up nor let you down. That's a pledge you can't keep. I would personally, in my opinion, prefer something a little bit more reasonable, like realistic. I would not be swayed by that type of strong language as a voter. Now then, friends, countrymen, and my endorsement of this fine, capable man will soon draw to a close, but allow me to say this. Matsukanishi was born and will likely die in this town. His love for the city knows no bounds. That is why he has grave concerns about the rapidly aging society that awaits beyond our low birth rate problem. Yes, this is the crux. I think that this, in my opinion, leading with this on his platform is probably bigger. But it's kind of nice. They're kind of trying to summarize the three, not so much the three pillars, but the three concerns that have faced Japan for over a decade now. At least the last two. I honestly think it goes back to the last 2 decades. Kind of started, and like a Dragon series went through the boom period, then the stagnation, and the recapitulation in Japan's economy, which is reflective in all of these other things too. Because they're interconnected, so you can't compartmentalize. The boon caused rapid like opportunities, but then when it corrected, right, when it tanked or started correcting, because boom periods are non-sustainable, that dip put a strain on also the financial incentives and the opportunities on the citizens, and then the citizens would then have less incentive. So it's the chicken or the egg, right? The less financial stability discourages having children as well, and promotes and normalizes money making or finding financial security first. And then because of that getting normalized and the economy is not on an uptrend still with all that, the normalization of the behavior of not having children is possibly a consequence to the non-sustainable economic stagnation, or the other way around too. That can happen. You can make an argument for that too. It's just like a really vicious feedback loop that I don't think has changed. Still, I think Japan, this is, even though this is like supposed to reflect 2013, I think this has not gone away. I think it might have even possibly worsened in Japan. And it's a really, like, I really like what Japanese people make, so seeing that happen as you go, it's like it's very demoralizing to see for a whole country of people from the outside. I'm not a person who's in economics or politics, like in the dirty like details and whatnot, just from the outside perspective. His solution is the third pillar of his platform. This is what he pledges. Uh, yes. To raise the child tax benefit. By providing direct support to families, more people will be encouraged to raise children. Oh, as a slight, a slight referring to like the investing in youth. Where I live specifically, the local government has supplemented to encourage stipends for increased teachers. The stipend is really modest and arguably not sustainable, but it's offering student teachers a fixed stipend backed by the government. It's like, I think it was $10,000. I don't know if it's rectified or not yet, but it's trying to increase the teacher pool, because from where I'm from, specifically the area, the local government where the area I am from, I have been pretty realistic about this, but usually there's no beating around the bush. Teaching in the United States is on an incredible decline. Like formal teaching is on an incredible decline because just not really supported, not really encouraged. So in terms of like the public's teaching, as which affects children, right? Which affects children's progress and the accessibility of teaching. It's a relevant effort to try to improve the overall educational accessibility in where I live too. So this stuff kind of really rings close to home. Doing so, however, will result in a greater burden on households without children. That is true. So the one downside, like you have, it's a redistribution of benefits. So one, it's wonderful in my opinion that RGG peeps who wrote this guy, Matsukani, to acknowledge that there is a compromise. Where does the tax comes from? Where does the tax cut come from? So money doesn't just like appear out of nowhere. Like when you make a promise or a platform, it's often at least minimally you are responsible for saying who are the losers and who are the winners. Like where is the source coming from? It's a redistribution, not necessarily a just a 0 to 1. Like you just come up with money somehow. There's a big asterisk, and we're not going into how like the government prints money and all that stuff, like how fiat works and whatnot. But this is great, where they wrote in like, yes, it sounds good for incentivizing households who want to have children or have children, but that redistribution comes from placing a greater strain on households without children, which technically would be more financially secured. So it's technically a redistribution as opposed to, I don't know, I don't usually talk about like just getting money from somewhere, just somehow magically get more resources. That said, when we look to the future, we cannot try to please everyone. The fact of the matter is, our children represent the very future of our city. I could sure use a bigger payout for the kids. Only families with children benefit? Didn't they try this before? Your concerns are completely justified. I myself am a bachelor. If this policy were to be enacted, I would face a bigger tax bill. But now of all times, don't you agree that there needs to be an investment in our future? In our children's future? The best way to make this happen is to put Shoujo Matsukani on those ballots. I know you'll make the right decision. That's kind of nice. It's as close to politics as you can get without necessarily being incredibly disagreeable and whatnot, you know. In closing, I ask you to take a look around you. If you feel like making the all of Nagoya a better place, then please vote Shoujo Matsukani on election day. This concludes my talk. Thank you all for your time and consideration. Don't forget to vote, my friends. Sow a seed into the future. Clap? What?
Huh?
Goodness me. Oh, there's a lot of people. Goodness me, look at all these people. Keep at it. You sure got my vote. See you at Shachoko sometime. Shachoko. I totally got the ramen place name wrong, but we haven't even visited the ramen place. If your ramen is as good as your campaign, then I'm sold. Do your best. You did it, Tachan. You made this a huge success. I kinda did, didn't I? Guess anything's worth a try. Your endorsement speech was truly magnificent. That's some hidden talent you have. Ah, you're too kind. Now you're just inflating my ego. It's no flattery. That's some gift of persuasion you have there. Truly, I am in your debt. Unfortunately, I'm on a campaign now, so I can't legally offer you any reward. I feel terrible about it, but that would be bribery. But you know. Oh, no worries, man. I'm just glad I could help out. Or would that be collusion? No, I guess that would be filed under bribery, right? Hmm. Hey, boss. I'm sorry I'm so late. Looks like someone beat me to the endorsement speech. Aw, he has friends and backers. I wanted to go first. Huh. What's with all these people?
Huh?
Everyone. You guys actually came to support me? Oh. Are you kidding? Of course we did. You've been so good to me for years. Matsukani-san, I'm sorry for being so abrupt on the phone. It took me a while to pencil in some free time. It looks like you found someone perfect already. Wait, you don't mean me, do you? Who else? That was a better endorsement speech than I could have ever hoped for. Let me take a shot at it too. I'll match it just as good. I'll try to match it just as good. And I'll put extra emphasis on how great a manager you are. I too would like to speak on your behalf. Then make that 3. I guess you're not so alone after all, are you? There goes my first impression. What can I say? I'm a lucky guy. I'm going to have to dig deep so I don't let you people down. But, Ta-chan, you're the one who really put me back on track. Thank you. That's kind of lovely. It was a really quaint and wholesome thing. Threw in a little touch of RGG emotional tug, you know? Get out of my face. Wait. I need to be carrying the item to this guy. So, I could give him the Takiyori? Gotta go this way. Place is kind of a maze. That's a Victory Road participant. So it needs to be a Nagoya specialty, right? Food item. Did we pick one up? I think we're just gonna buy the chicken wings and just give it to the dude. I mean, no, yakitori. Yeah, yakitori is not unique. That's not from. Okay. Let's just buy it. This is the Victory Road guy. Hey you, let's battle out for. Why are you drunk? Whoa, hold up. You're totally hammered. Are you one of those drunken masters? Shut up. I'm an ex-wrestler. Better watch your mouth. Oh, so you are actually drunk. Washino? Ashino? Oh. Thanks for playing. Ugh. It's all over for me. I can't even beat a clown like this. Why are you calling a clown? You should take a look at yourself first. Shut up. I might seem like I may not seem like much now, but you're looking at the great Kenichi Washino. I have no idea who that is. Darn amateurs. They're calling me a rising star back in my pro wrestling days. I had a bit bright future ahead of me. Then, right after I made my debut, an opponent pulled an illegal move on me and put me in the hospital. That was the end of my career. Sorry to hear that. Sounds like a familiar story. Are you telling me that's why you turned to the bottle? Of course it is. Can't make it through this life sober, that's for sure. That's an excuse. Ugh. I'm done. Once you fall, there's no going back. No second chances for losers in this world. I get the feeling you know what I'm talking about, huh? No point wasting time struggling. Join me and give up on life right now. I'm not like you. Huh? Just because you had a setback doesn't give you the right to get drunk and try to drag others down. Not everyone gives up that easily. Why you? A guy like you wouldn't end up like this even if you hadn't got injured. Yeah, like they would have ended up. What? Well, this is all the fault of that guy who broke the rules. There you go, placing the blame on others. Have you actually even made an effort yourself and tried to change your life? What's your name anyway? It's Shinada. Atsuo. Shinada. I've heard all about the lip I can take from you, Shinada. I'm gonna show you what happens when I play for keeps, got it? You just wait. Tough love. Cause the guy righteous indignation. Works every time. No, I'm just kidding. Uh-oh, he looks pretty serious at the end there, man. This is gonna suck. Nah, he's got it. You got it, Shinada. You lit a fire under his butt. It's fine. I mean, it's gonna be at your expense, but still. Lit a fire under his butt. Sometimes that works, you know? Sometimes you can cause greater depression, but you know. Sometimes hubris is in a challenging someone's pride. Hey, where? You know? I need another weapon. Just that the knife is fast and it's advancing, it makes it so useful. Like it always knocks the guys down and it's advancing, so you don't stay in one place with the regular light attack. It makes you less vulnerable. Can't see. Oh, you definitely can't combo, that's for sure. No combo attacking. What the heck? Did that guy just windmill? That guy just attacked with a windmill. I got salt. Amazing. Alright, let's buy these chicken wings. They seem like local. Say what? Hey, Shinada. Oh, hi. Oh boy. You sure you got that a week before payday air about you? Well, here's a stroke of good fortune for you. Here, take one of these. A prize ticket? Yep. It's part of the local community thing that the Chamber of Commerce is doing. You're supposed to get some for shopping or dining locally. Look at this. A bunch got blown away by the gust of wind. Now you can find them all over town. We spent quite a bit to round up some decent prizes. Try your luck at the prize wheel. Let's take a turn for the better sometime. Prize wheel, huh? Can't say no to something like that. It's something that comes free. I'll be happy to partake in your generosity. Yeah, you give it a go and work harder too. Okay, so... Oh, so that's how it works. And I got all those prize tickets for like buying this stuff. We'll worry about that later. It's fine. Let's see if this if these chicken wings work for this guy. There you go. Chicken wings. Here. Will this do? Oh, you're a lifesaver. Thank you. Alright. Fair enough. Mission accomplished. Ah, this must be what it feels like to be revived from the dead. Glad to hear it. So, did it meet your expectations? Yes. I was hungry enough to eat anything, but you came through with something quite satisfying. This is another thing I was saving for a rainy day, but since you were so helpful, please take this. A rubber ball. Gee, thanks. Listen, if you have some kind of trump card saved up for a rainy day, you should have used it long ago. You were, no joke, starving to death. Well, you never know when something worse might happen than starving to death. Sorry to put you out, though. And run your own errands next. There's something worse than starving to death? Dang. That guy really is an optimist. Or not an optimist. I don't know. Oh yeah, I see all those prize tickets. I wonder if these prize tickets respawn. I kind of want to know what the prizes are. If there's a really good weapon in the prizes. You know what? We should check. Let me save first. Okay. Alright, Shinada. Actually, we got an email that told us our luck is absolutely garbaggio. So, and that might not be great. Oh, I wonder what his revelation is. Oh, no, not here. Sure, we'll spin it once. Right there. Let me get rid of that ticket for you. Go on and give it a spin. I can't believe it. Is that good? Oh, that's too bad. Here's a consolation prize. Joy. Have another. Okay. Guess we'll give it a go. Joy, more pocket tissues. Alright, let's just do all of it. I don't think you can back out, can you? Can you back out? Oh, yeah, you can. Okay. Well, let's just spin all of them. See what happens. What does red mean? I can't believe it. What does red mean? Congratulations, you won a #1 prize. Oh. It's just like mod stuff. Which might be involved in Kamiyama, upgrading Kamiyama stuff, so okay, we'll keep that in mind. Sure. And freaking pocket tissues, man. Pocket tissue. Pep. The Pepin pocket tissues. I still have to get his mastery done. Right. Coach. Yeah, coach. That's a lot of things. Igarashi? We have to still do that. We're at 10. 3 more sub-stories, probably. Oh, is that a victory? Hi. I'm just here to listen to this music, so... Hang on, hold up, my friends. This track jams so hard. Alright. That's enough. Ow. Dang, that actually does a lot of damage. Holy heck. I was just getting to the good part. Like the even better part. Now I really want to go to... Wait, the guy's back. Hold up. No, let's not do Victory Road stuff yet. The guy that said mark my words is back. He's marked with an exclamation mark near there. Shinada's sub-stories are definitely a lot shorter. Oh! I can actually move during that? I had no idea. Butt kick. Oh, I get extra XP as well. I remember now. I get extra XP for using heat action for takedowns. Oh, but it has to be with a weapon. That stomp doesn't count. Bronze plate. Joy. What chapter is this? Chapter 2. Stay away from me. Hey, is everything cool? You look kind of down. I can tell even with that mask on. Oh, hi, Tachan. Hey, I got shoplifter trouble. Some punk decided to see us as his personal pantry. He's been sneaking off with things like soda and snacks, even dirty magazines, and get away with it every single time. Throwback to Yakuza 3? Yeah? Or maybe it was Yakuza 4. Kiryu has done this before. He has been like a bouncer. And in fact, you had to do like detective work. Oh, wait. Yes, I think it was Kiryu. Because I said that, it's probably Yakuza 4. Huh. Sound annoying. There sure are a lot of troublemakers out there. Speaking of trouble, guys like you shamelessly ask for expired bento boxes are about as much of a nuisance. Oof. Says you. You never gave me any, even when I asked nicely. What you expect? This isn't a soup kitchen. Besides, if I did give expired food away, who knows how many other freeloaders would catch on. There'd be no end to it. Okay, that's not how that works. Sheesh. Is this what I get for asking how you're doing? Oh no, I didn't mean to blow up at you. I'm just stressed because of all that stupid shoplifter. That's an excuse. That's a skill issue right there. Yeah, but what's the way you're circling around your store like a hawk? Customers will be too scared to come in. Yeah, this is a throwback to the other one. Definitely Kiryu, I think. It's on Showa Street. There's a Showa Street Papo. Don't remember if it's 3 or 4. I know. Tachan, how you like to take home an expired bento today? Huh? Really? Why the sudden change of heart? I was hoping I could get you to work here in return, just for a while. Huh. Work? Like you want me to man the counter? Yup. And if you can, I'd like you to catch our shoplifter. Oh, now I get it. I just thought you looked like you could handle yourself in a fight. Besides, you're not all that busy, are you? What? I look like I'm always loitering around to you? That's exactly what I'm saying. Yeah, you have a point. I'm serious though. I really am in a bind here, and I could use all the help I can get. Even if the shoplifter doesn't show up, I'll pay you for the time you work, and that's on top of the bento. So he wants me to be a convenience store clerk. Not a bad deal. What with the pay and the lunch. What do you say, Tachan? Can you do it? Sure. I'll give it a shot. Oh yeah? You're the man. Can you hop on the register right away? Does he wear a uniform too? There it is. There's Shinada with a uniform. Kiryu didn't have a uniform. He just chilled in the corner. And now we're gonna like spy 3 different places and get you baited. I'm just gonna stop every customer just because it's funny. Like we did in the throwback sub-story. I've never worked in a convenience store before. Are you sure this will be okay? I'll back you up if you run into any trouble. It shouldn't be too bad. You just need to think on your feet. For instance, if someone's buying a bento, you need to give them chopsticks or a fork. You need to observe and think about what the customer needs and respond quickly and appropriately. Let's give it a try. Say, oh, this is different. Say I were to buy one of these. What does this item need? A straw, a cup, chopstick. It's a... What? It's timed? Dude. See, this game doesn't tell me when it's timed or not. This happens so often. Too slow, Tachan. You have to decide more quickly. Well, you gotta tell me. Oh, okay. Dang, I have to be faster than I thought. A straw is the right choice here, but you'll have to make complicated decisions like this each and every time. I know, it can be very taxing on the mind. No, it isn't, my friend. Shut your mouth. But if you can't figure it out their basic convenience store needs, they'll get really ticked off with you. So staying on the toes is a must. Okay, dang, this sounds kind of challenging. Don't worry, I'm going to be on the floor keeping an eye out for that shoplifter. If I spot him, I'll give you a holler. Alright, Tachan. I think that's just about sums it up. I'll be counting on you. Okay, I'll just focus on manning the counter. Hello. My first customer already. Be buying. I'll take this. What is it? I can't... Noodles? Pasta, huh? What should I give him? Cardio 1? Should I microwave? Should I fill it? Should I microwave this for you? Yeah, please. Oh yeah, this is easy. Just need to keep it up. Oh, hang on. Pasta's not a finger food. The customer needs a fork. I'll put a fork in the bag. Uh-huh. Please do. Good. Got it right. So, how much? It's 382 yen. That's cheap. Okay, crap. I don't have enough change. Here you go. 10,002 yen. Your change will be 9,000. Wow, that's fast. No, you're fast. Oh, hey. Sorry, I actually got 80 yen here. Huh? I'm saying I'll give you 80 yen more, so give me the change from that. Huh? So that'll make the change should be... I didn't get a chance to pick it. What the freak game? I was gonna take you to say, give me, oh, what? Excuse me? That's not... Wait. Hold up. That's not correct. Sorry, here's your change. 10,000. What is going on? Okay. Thanks, dude. I don't need the receipt. Thank you. Did I get that cat? No, that's not right. So that plus 80 minus, yeah. The change is 9. Yeah. I didn't get to select the answer. It was like 3 seconds or something. Dang it. He conned me. I gave him too much change. Something the matter, Tachan? Oh no. Okay, yes, I gave a customer too much change. Oh yeah, rookies are prone to doing that. Don't bust a vein over it. Oh, phew, that's a big relief. Yeah, we just take the difference out of your pay. Rip. Seriously. Fine, I guess. Greetings, sir. Grandpa this time. What's he got? Okay. What is it? Is that curry? Yeah, curry bento. I should be asking him. Try microwave. Is that too much sodium? Should I warm it up? Yes, please. I'll put a spoon in the bag as well. How kind of you. Thank you so much. Oh, no thanks necessary, sir. Happy to do my job. I'm getting the hang of this, alright. Guess it's not as bad. It's not so bad after all. Not so much. Oh, also, I'll take a steam bun, please. 1 steam bun. Okay. And some bean paste buns. I'll take 3. Okay. Oh, and some pizza buns. 2, please. Oh, and cancel one of the bean paste buns. That'll do. So how many? I don't get to choose in time, game. You butthead. I couldn't keep track of your order. Sorry, but you could repeat that again? Why, certainly. First, I asked for 1 steam bun, yeah. And then 3 buns minus 1. And then, what was it now? If you don't say it quickly, I'll forget. Oh, yes. Bean paste buns, 3 of them. But he actually reneged on 1 and ordered a pizza bun. But I don't get to choose the response in time because I wanted to read the responses. I'll take 2 pizza, and then I asked for 1 too many, so it's 1, 2, 2. So how many? Little butthead. Butthead game. Good job remembering all that. Well done. Oh no, sir. It's nothing special after all. It was my job. Phew. I guess I got that right. By the way, do you carry postage stamps? Oh boy. Tachan, we have those. We have 2 kinds, 50 and 80-cent yen. Okay. Very well. I have 300. Oh no. I guess you could. Wait, did he say 50 and 80 yen pieces? Uh-oh. Or was it 40? I don't remember anymore. 3 would be how many? Oh, 50. I have no idea. No time to think. Oh, that's not enough. Is it? 390? That's close, right? 240 plus 150? Okay, yeah. I just picked one, calculated it, and it's close enough. That's it. Let me see. Ah, yes, that's right. Great. Your total comes to 1270 yen. Thank you for shopping with us. Because it's like 3 seconds. Hello and welcome. Lady's pretty cute. Stop thinking with your pants. Is she an office worker? What she's gonna buy? Okay. Are those pantyhose? What? It's a pair of panties? Okay. Oh, panties. I didn't know convenience stores sold these, so the thing to ask her is nothing in particular. What would you need to say to someone buying underwear? Can't think of anything in particular. Excuse me, is something wrong? Oh no, nothing at all. Sorry, it's just that today is my first day. Oh, is that right? Then good luck. I'm sure you'll get the hang of it. Oh, wow. Thank you very much. Oh, what a nice lady. Why am I glad I didn't say anything stupid? Oh, and may I also have some cigarettes? Cigarettes, certainly. One pack? Yes. Cigarettes, huh? Oh, before I can sell these, I have to confirm. Excuse me, but may I check your age, please? Oh, yes, that's right. My driver's license too? Yes, of course. Hey, I'm starting to get the hang of this after all. How much do I owe you? Your total comes out to 1127. I don't have anything small. Oh, but I do have 7 yen in change. Here's... And your change comes out to 808. Oh, I'm sorry. I found 20 more yen? Not again. This thing is getting complicated. Okay. $8,900. Thank you. Oh, and I don't need a bag. I have my handbag. Great. Thank you for shopping with us. Being a convenience store clerk takes a lot more thought than I expected. Man, this is exhausting. For you, Shinada. Hey, Tachan. What? What is it? I'm doing my job, aren't I? Oh, there he is. What was that? Alright, the shoplifter. It's him. Tachan, chase him down quick. Finally. Now that we know it was like 3 seconds. It'd be nice to have a timer, I suppose. Quality of life change, you know? Come here. Come here. Oh, his animation is different. Or maybe it's because I'm just close by. That convenience store shirt though. Way to go, Tachan. We finally got rid of that conniving kleptomaniac. That was the easy part. Working behind the register was way harder. I know what you mean. You always have to be thinking ahead, crunching numbers, anticipating all kinds of problems. A lot's expected out of you for such low pay. Deep cut. Right. It's only like 700 yen an hour. At least it's steadier work than my writing gig. Wow, you freelance writers don't have it easy either, huh? Well, here's your pay. Yeah. Okay. You're pretty good behind the counter. Actually, you were great for your first time. Not bad at all, Tachan. I added a reward for catching that crook with your payment too. Oh, and don't forget your bento. Gee. Ahoo, thanks. I really needed this. Nah, not really. But... Hey, but this is a one-time deal, okay? Don't get into your head that you can keep coming back for more. Haha. You had to go and say that. Anyway, we really came through today. Thanks a bunch, Sachan. I mean, I'm kinda okay with him, but not really. That guy is a opportunist at most. Wouldn't want to be friends with that person, personally. Unreliable. They're more of a scratch your back. If you scratch your back, wait, if you scratch my back, I'll scratch yours kind of thing. Not the other way around. Yes, this is the 17-year-old. Trying to get a job at the Hawaiian pub. Right. Is something the matter? Yeah, kind of. You were asking for a job at the Hawaiian pub, right? Oh, are they going to hire me? No, not by a long shot. The manager and I was curious as to why a girl so young wants a job so sleazy. I, I don't need your sympathy, you know. We don't even know each other. I mean, yeah, that's true. But I heard this is all to clear your father's debt. What makes you go this far? It's because I've been such a burden on my dad. If I could just get through this, I can finally stop being one. If I don't, my dad will be locked up into debt for decades. But by doing this, the loan will be paid in just a year. If I were your dad, I would never let you do that. Do it. In fact, I'd rather work myself to death paying off that debt, better than letting my daughter sell herself. Well, it's not like I'm going to tell him. You see, my dad fell into financial ruin paying for my medical treatment, which I needed to stay alive. Oh no. Okay. So you think you're prepared to do whatever it takes. But do you really know what it means to work in adult entertainment? Sorry, the sex industry? I did my due diligence and researched as much as I could. I think I know what to expect. You did what kind of research? Looking up porn online? Well, at least that's how I'd research. Nada, please. What are you trying to say here? I actually work in the sex industry. I'm a journalist. I've gotten to know a few ladies in the business. And you're the first one I've met who's trying to go in with such a naive motive. Pardon? Look, there are a lot of girls who start doing this on a whim. But most of them take the plunge only because they literally have no other option. And when you hear stuff about sex workers claiming they like the job and they're making money while having fun, that is a select few. Most of them don't have that luxury. If lines like that are what brought you to the doorstep of this dark world, well, I'm sorry. You're not only gonna regret it, and by then, you will have lost so much. But I have to do this. I want to make life easier for my dad. Your father assumes the debt and the stress that come with it, so he could save your life. If you go and do this yourself, won't you have wasted his effort? Knowing that, can you honestly claim you want to work in this crazy business? I know my words don't carry much weight, doing what I do, but you should have more respect for yourself. You're a kid. You have no idea what you're getting into. Hello, gentlemen. Hey, you done with your self-help seminar, butthead? Step away from the merchandise. Oh no. You already committed? And who might you be? That's my line. Who are you, little Missy-chan here? Who are you to little Missy-chan here? Oh, I get it. You're bill collectors. You're seriously trying to get this kid to pay her dad's debt by selling her innocence? Heck yeah, dude. Missy-chan, sweetie, did you pick up a nice parlor yet? I was turned down when I told him I was 17. Yeah, I figured that would happen. So I found you another job. It's a bit rougher than being on house call, but it pays a lot more. What the heck are you thinking, man? What are you trying to make her do? You stay out of this. She's nobody to you, or are you offering to cover her debt? This is where Akiyama shows up. It's like, nah, I got this. Bruh, Shinada, you need to step aside. Akiyama puts a foot right in the guy's face. It's like, I'll still pay the debt, but I'm gonna put my foot right in your face. Just kidding. But, you know. Yeah. It's okay. I know I'll be alright. No, don't do it. You still haven't crossed that line. I. Whoa. That a girl. Oh. Okay. Misa-chan. Huh? What's the holdup, Misa-chan? Let's go. Sorry, I just... Hey, Misa. You're paying off your daddy's debt, right? It's too late to back out now. Hurry up and move your butt. Time to pull out the knife. Misa-chan? Like he said, I'm nobody to you. I have no reason to be meddling in your affairs. Huh. You're gosh darn right. That's why I need to say one thing. It's all you have to do. What do you want me to say? 2 words. Help me. If you can say that, I'll do something. Show me that you want to save yourself, and I'll take care of the rest. What is this TV drama BS? You shut your trap or we'll shut it for you. Help. What? I don't want to go with these people. Please, help me. That took some guts to say. Alright, Misa-chan. Stand back and let me take care of these jokers. Looks like we got a hero on our hands. Hey boys. We're beating this streamer back to reality. That was so deep. Oh man, that last phrase. Dang. That cut really deep. Speaking of cutting deep. Whoops. And camera. The first cut is the deepest. I know those are song lyrics. Don't worry about it. But you get it right. The first cut is the deepest. Alright. I'm gonna stop making dad jokes now. Did you know? She's innocent, right? It's her first cut. I'm using a knife. Alright, I'm done. I think it's a Faith Hill song? No, I don't think that's it, right? First cut is the deepest? Hold up. Hold up. No. Oh, I'm thinking of the Sheryl Crow song. The first cut is the deepest. There are other songs with that same title, but the specific song I'm thinking of is the Sheryl Crow song. I got Sacred Wood. Great. Goodbye. Goodbye, buddies. I was so scared. I wouldn't doubt it. You know there's no telling what would have happened if you went with them, don't you? Uh-huh. My job being what it is. I won't say working in the sex industry is a bad thing, but it isn't a choice to make lightly. But who am I to talk? I'm sure my words ring pretty hollow, don't they? No, that's not true. I'm going to try to help my father like I've always done. Slow and steady, and definitely not shady. I like that. Slow and steady and definitely not shady. Yep, and I think that's for the best. Sir, thank you so much. Okay. That line with when Shinada said that he's just a stranger and doesn't know her, and the only 2 words he needs her to say is help me. That is incredibly powerful. That is so powerful. Okay, we have one more sub-story somewhere, I think. We gotta advance the chapter, probably, to see it. That was so powerful. That's something I learned after 20 years of living. Maybe more. Actually, I'm not quite sure when was the first time I asked for help. It wasn't like literally. I didn't literally ask for help, but I knew I needed help at some point. Honestly, it's probably when I was like, it was actually really recently. I think maybe 5 or 6 years ago. Yeah, you get pretty deep and get pretty used to it. Alright, so what is this MSQ again? Oh, this is Milk-chan. The whole Milk-chan thing.
たっちゃん。なにたっちゃんその傷。
別に大したことないよ。
なんかあったの？
ミルクちゃん、忘れちゃいたい過去ってある？
そりゃこんな仕事しとるとね、覚えとりたいことの方が少ないがね。
そっか。
時々
We know
ね。
that Milk-chan is in it on keeping an eye on him, but this is a pretty touching moment where they talk about having dreams and living the dreams all for a brief moment, and then reality slaps him back to earth.
そう思ってこの街で生きるようになってもう15年。
Yeah, they're reminiscing, and then she has this really touching thing. We'll probably see a lot of these scenes on our victory lap just to remind us. But they like dance around a little bit for a brief moment. They wanted to think about how good their life could have been, and then immediately get slapped down to earth when Milk-chan said, that's, you know, it's a dream. We gotta do what we gotta do to survive. It's kind of the overall theme of Shinada's arc. Okay. This is the article on Milky-chan that he submitted. And now we're going to grab our payment. Or Shinada's payment. Which then will be promptly snatched up by Katsuki, the guy he owes money to, the fake Yakuza, and the bruh, the secret best friend that Shinada doesn't know he has yet. Oh, wait, maybe not. He just gave us... Oh, it's just the extra gift? Oh, no, I guess he already did it. It's a different scene. That's just some extra leftover stuff. Oh, there's the last sub-story. It's the weird guy. Yeah, we saw this part. He's like a man out of time or something. We'll see. Wait. What the heck? Where'd he disappear to? Oh. Is this like another... Oh, this is a revelation. This is probably his revelation. Huh? Let's see. Hey, I dare you say that stuff again. Whatever the heck it was. I rightfully address you ignorant peasants as such. 'Twas a mere statement of fact. They basically, he's nobility. Okay. Okay, I've heard enough of this apron-wearing lunatic. Let's kick his butt. What a pity. Besought by their lower nature as commoners. Two ruffians crossed my path and barked their empty threats. Alas, I am forced to demonstrate my elegance at... Oh dear. Oh my. Did I perchance dropped it during my travels? What's the matter, your elegance? Go running off somewhere? Probably the same place you left your fashion sense. You see, I seem to have forgotten my armaments, which, needless to say, are important. Blow it out of your butt, Grandma. You can't just weasel your way out of a confrontation after dunking on our intelligence. Now, I assure you, I am no grandma. I advise you to stay thy tongue, lest you expose even more of your plebeian dimness of wit.
Huh?
You're still insulting us. That's it. You're definitely getting it, but what? Alright. Armament. Is it a good thing? Maybe we... Oof, don't want to get caught up in that mess. Me thinks it's time to shuffle on out of here. Halt! Halt, I say. Pardon, you there. Impoverished looking fella. I mean, Shinoda looks fine. He doesn't look like he's poor, but okay. Who, me? Yes, you. Look, this is your chance to make a name for yourself. Make a name for myself? What are you talking about? Oh, for goodness sake, just come help me. Who the heck are you? What's with this nut job? Whoa. Get me out of this. I'm just a peaceful, ordinary citizen who happened to walk by. You hear that? Says he's not interested. Oh, he's just playing coy, when in fact, he's my loyal minion. Hey, I'm not a minion. Screw it. I don't give a crap either way. I'm gonna kick your butt first. Alright, well. Please tell me you're kidding. Nope. Gotta kick your butt. Here it comes. I'll show you. Here it comes. Here comes a knife. Oh, just kidding. Okay, don't worry. Rubber knife. This dude's a beast. A tank. Are we done? I really would like to get going here. Screw you, man, dude. Let's just go already. Dude, let's just go already. Can you bless me with the Master Sword? My, nicely done. I suppose that merits a certain measure of praise. Praise. What happened to you jumping in and helping? Instead, you just enjoyed a ringside view. Naturally. That sort of dirty, menial labor is and should be relegated to the lower classes. Surely you don't expect the nobility to sully their pristine hands. The only thing remotely noble about you is your Heian era costume? He's some kind of comedian? I am nothing of the sort. And do address me with the proper honorifics, you writhing, squalid vermin. For I am the glorious, most venerable Leo Ayanokoji. It's written with the kanji for lion, and to be sure, but it's pronounced Leo. I wager you're impressed. Let me get this straight. You really think you're a nobleman? And your name is what? Leo the Lion? Dude, are you for real right now? Don't you dare laugh at me. I'm a descendant of the gods. And I'll have you know, my father is the chairman of the neighborhood association. I'd like to see you top that. Oh man. How are you keeping a straight face this whole time? Have you ever looked at yourself in the mirror? Huh. insolent, and churlish. I am utterly appalled. A feeble-minded peasant mocking one so great as I. Okay, okay, calm down. Listen, how old are you? I shall be 35 this revolution around the sun. You're 35, and this is what you do? Are you married? Wait, don't answer that. Of course you're not. If I were a lady, I'd run the other way at first sight. Huh. I simply haven't deigned to take a lover yet. When you bear the status that I do, women will throw themselves at your feet. So I can choose a wife whenever I wish. Wait. You know what? This reminds me of Kiryu's chapter where he chauffeured, or he gave a taxi drive to a princess of a allegedly real country somewhere that also speaks Japanese as a primary language. I totally forgot what this fake country, or like this country that no one's heard of, is. But this reminds me of that uh side story. Like part of his taxi driver thing. I get it. Something traumatized you a long time ago, and you completely lost your marbles. Why didn't I realize that sooner? Well, that's my cue to exit. Bye now. Come now. Won't you hear me out? What is it you want? I'd really rather not be seen with you. Have you forgotten my royal lineage? We noblemen have a rich tradition of bestowing favors and feudal positions according to the exploits of our loyal foot soldiers. Huh. Wasn't that the samurai? I am no history buff, but I can't really picture the nobility having done much of anything for the people. Cease this slander at once. Why must you lip off that way? I'm saying I will repay my debt, so shut up and accept my generosity, you insect. Oh. You're off the rails, man. Given that earlier spectacle, you probably think of me as a coward, don't you? Yep, sure do. Well, there is far more to me than meets the untrained eye, for I am a weapon master, a living instrument of warfare. Oh wait, is he the master? Or, is he gonna train me in some weapon skills? He can use weapons. Precisely. When it comes to instruments of war, I am proficient at any kind. It just so happens I have none on my person. And how is this related to anything? I'm saying I will accept you as my apprentice for weapon training. You should be on your hands and knees in gratitude. Uh-huh. Don't look so nonplussed, you oafish boar. Listen here. I'm usually around the TV tower making my rounds. I will allow you to come and accept my teachings. Okay. Alright. Yes, thank you for your questionable guidance. Maybe I'll show once I have some extra time. Then make the time, you bumbling base-born brute. Huh. You'll sing a different tune once you feast your wits on the wisdom I have to offer. Just be sure to appear at some point in the near future. Understood? What the heck was his deal? Anyway, he mentioned he'd be at the TV tower. I could always visit if I really have nothing better to do. Guess what, guys? Guess what? We don't have anything better to do. It's time to get some weapon skills. I need these weapon skills. He is the master. The coach isn't a... So the coach and him... Those Shinada has two really big masters. That isn't just Tatsuya overlap. Interesting. Guys, please. Oh, and I'm... Okay. Guys. Please. Get out of my way. Alright. Hold up. Need some lubrication. Okay.
Yo.
There you are, peasant. Am I not calling me that? The name's Tatsuo Shinada. Just in case you're interested. Tatsuo Shinada is a peasant's name by my noble reckoning. Well, I'll have to admit it's pretty average compared to yours. When you present yourself to me can mean only one thing. You wish to take lessons from me. Well, yeah. I thought I might check it out. Are your lessons really all that? Ugh. Hearken to me, Shinada. You cannot— wow, his laugh was like a cackle. You cannot judge me based on what you ere beheld. The skills I shall teach you are more precious than life itself. Of course, there's the matter of feudal service. I shan't lift a finger to help those who do not serve me. Maybe you forgot, but I saved you from those street punks. And that is why I deigned to take you as my student, and so the debt is paid. Seriously? For a guy who talks about nobility, that seems awfully stingy. You served me once, and I shall repay you in kind. Once I must keep things fair for my other vassals, after all. Okay. So what does a guy have to get so what does a guy have to do to get some training around here? Anything's fine. I'm sure you can think of something despite your addled peasant brain. Eesh, you could at least narrow it down a bit. Okay, let me think. I'm pretty broke, so anything to do with money is out of the question. Oh, I know. Very well, speak. And could you be any more of a friend? Anyway, I've got some advice I can give you. You advise me? Don't be ridiculous. I don't take advice from peasants. Besides, my considerable prosperity could hardly be bolstered by your input. So you say, but you want a girlfriend, don't you? No, I do not. Oh, come on. This is just between the two of us. You really want one, right? Well, yes. And mother's been pestering me about getting married, so perhaps. See, I knew it. Just relax and trust me, and I'll set you up. Huh? Somehow, I feel as though you have tricked me into revealing this. You tell me the truth, Leia-kun. That was the first thing to do. Do not press your luck, you of lowly birth. But very well. I shall acquiesce. Okay. I'm not sure. That sentence is kind of weird. But you must make yourself useful in your faithful service to me. There will be no lessons until I'm utterly satisfied. Oh, you will be. Especially considering the bar is so low. What was that? You think to mock me? No, of course not. Now will you relax already? Fine, I'll take you at your word. I feel like now I want to make him like a high-pitched cackling voice. Right. The deal is, you give me a lesson if you like the advice I give you. Very well. I'm counting on you, Shinada. Do not disappoint me. Oh. Okay. Ah, there you are. What do you want? Wait. Let's train. Do you recall how I explained to you about protection and feudal services? You serve me and I protect you. So what have you done for me? Well, I'm waiting. Okay. You need to do something for me first. That feudal service, as your peasants say, scratch my back and I'll scratch yours. There's the saying. I coincidentally and literally just said that. Okay. Earlier, like 10 minutes earlier. Maybe I'll give you some. Okay. Alright, so we gotta talk about life. In your face. Makeup. Let's talk about your life here. Okay. I'll give you some advice about your life. Must you be so immodest about it? Ugh. Go on. If I help you get a girlfriend, I need to know all about you. I'm going to ask you a few questions. All you have to do is answer. Very well. Go on. Okay, let me ask you this. Have you ever had a girlfriend before? You already know the answer, but I suppose you want to hear me say it. No, I haven't. I see, okay. How about a one-night stand or something like that? An aristocrat such as I would never commit such an abhorrent act. I wouldn't even hold hands with a damsel unless we were at least dating. That's just not true. That is incredibly not true. Especially the human condition when being in a position of power. That's so unlikely. I mean, this particular person perhaps, but that's like defying human condition. Jeez, this guy is more naive than I thought. Yes, naive. That would be the word. Okay, let me ask you this. What type of girl do you like, Ryokun? Ryokun. A girl suited to my aristocratic qualities. She must also be from a family of some standing. Finally, she must be equal parts intelligent and comely? Okay. Never met a girl like that before. Or maybe I've been looking the wrong places. Human condition, again. There are very desperate and compromising qualities there that person listed. Okay, let me ask you this. What would you consider a relationship deal breaker? Speaking to any man other than me, naturally, would be utterly inexcusable. Yikes. Isn't that a pretty high bar to set? Ah, such an ignorant peasant. You obviously don't understand the importance of protecting my noble lineage. Worse than I thought. I don't know if any advice is going to help. I see. Alright, Leokun. From what you told me, we're going to need to change the way you think a lot. Ah, you think your impaired peasant mind could help to change how I think? Don't make me laugh. Based on what I've heard so far, I should give him some perspective, give him a serious lecture, take him to the red light district. Based on what we've heard, I mean, all of these are fine. Let's start with the top one. Listen, Leokun. You know how the universe is incomprehensibly vast? Pardon? Well, yes, I suppose it is. So what? Like, we think it's vast. But it's even vaster than that. Like, vastly so. Oh my gosh, Hinata, please. Get to the point. Compared to the scale of the universe, things like being an aristocrat are utterly insignificant. No, they are not. No, think about it. We're talking about the universe here. It's really, really big. I fail to see how this is any way relevant. I shan't be misled by such inane sophistry? Interesting. This isn't working. I think I blew it this time. You must put forth more effort than that. I answered your meaningless questions and yet I'm still awaiting proper advice. Perhaps I was right about you after all. Okay, sorry. Yeah, that ain't it, Chief. Let's try again. So it just doesn't cycle back around. You just have to do... Does it go straight back to the questions? Or the advice? Oh, okay. This can't go on, Leo-kun. Your whole way of thinking is wrong. What? You have not the authority to judge me so. No, you have to listen to me. It's not like I'm a hit with the ladies either. But you're way behind the times. Plus, never having dated a girl at your age is a huge red flag. Wow. Dang. You need to chill out, Shinada. That's not accurate, but most women won't touch you with a 10-foot pole once they hear that. Interesting. I have only one thing to say to you, Shinada. Go to... I live by my own rules, and I shall not allow some witless peasant to violate them. Away with you, commoner. Oops. Really? It's worth. It's worth. We wanted to know. It was obviously taking him to the red light district, but still. I just wanted to see what would happen. It was worth. Alright, last option. Alright. I know there's no way I'm going to persuade you with words alone. Finally, some wisdom. I commend you for knowing your place. But you aren't going to give up that easily, are you? That's not what I meant. Get ready, Leo-kun, because I'm gonna show you how to be a man in more ways than one. Wait, what? Let me guess. Futomomo. What is this place? One of my favorite places. I reserved the most popular girl for you. What is the meaning of this? I couldn't possibly enter such an establishment. Oh, I should also mention, there's some pretty scary types running the joint, and they don't take kindly to sudden cancellations. Shinada, what have you done? Akiono, man, his name is Ayonokoji. Zounds, what are you doing? Don't be so uptight. But, why do I have to? Akiono, Ayonokoji. Just, yeah, fine, I'll go. Just yelling at him. I can't do that. Okay. All right. All done. So, how was it? How shall I explain? Many things don't seem as important anymore. Nice. I'll call that a breakthrough. What's that supposed to mean? Admit it. You had a good time. Don't change the subject. You had a good time, right? Yes. And you learned you learned it's okay not to set the bar so high. Yes. And there it is. Nice job, Leo-kun. You're on the stairway to manhood. I am, I suppose. Yes. Now you owe me. Or, fine. Yes, I owe you. Sweet. I'm gonna hold you to your word. Now let's see. Maybe I'll have you buy me a TV. No, wait. How about a car? Then again, cash is always king. What? What are you babbling about? You said you wanted some training. Oh, right. I'm gonna beat some good lessons into you, so you better prepare yourself. What? I don't like the sound of that. But okay, I'll be back when I'm ready. Wait, okay, alright. I'm just looking forward to whatever the training is, but alright. Helping a, Ayanokoji this way was not in the job description, but alright. I dig it. It's a change of pace. I want these weapon skills. Alright. Aya no Koji. Aya no Koji. Let's see what you got. Very well. But we must need. But we must needs change locales. Alright. So, what shall we do? What? Aren't you supposed to decide that? But I know nothing about you. How do you expect me to impart my science onto you? Touché. Touché. Temper, Leokun. Fine, let us begin with a contest. I'm quite skilled with weapons, so I'll be armed. You can fight barehanded or with a weapon. I'll allow you to do whatever you like. But don't expect reimbursement if you wear out a weapon battling me. Any repairs that might be required are coming out of your pocket. No heat action, okay. Alright, let's get going. Are you sure you're prepared? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go. Very well. Then let the contest begin. Okay, he's gonna use a weapon, so maybe we won't use a weapon. Yeah, his voice is way lighter than... Hey, a custom sound. I mean a custom music. Okay. Oh, I can. Okay. Oh, that's unblockable. I don't know how do I have? I don't think I have a, oh, I can't actually block that. What is up with this music? Holy heck. You can't block this, so that's... I can't block that. It's a sweep. That's annoying. He beats me on initiative and also has an unblockable sweep. And just spaces perfectly all the time. That's kind of annoying. He has a faster startup too, so he always wins on startup. No heat action, right? I wasn't gonna use the weapon because the heat action is not available. Always faster. That's actually kind of aggressively annoying, since there's no like way I can. He doesn't have like a hard hit or anything like that. Always winning. Always winning. Unblockable. This is not going well. That's not ideal. Ouch! Learn to pull your punches during our lessons, you brute. I mean, I didn't punch you. Well, sort of. What? You told me to do whatever I wanted. Fool. Is your cranium truly empty? What kind of vessel strikes his lord with all his strength? Renata. Wait, when did I go from student to vassal? Renata, you must learn to show respect for those above your station. I don't know why I expect anything better of you, though. Ah, nobility. And you need to stop being such a... a butt-face, Leokun. But fine. I apologize profusely for the accident of my birth. Happy? What? That is no Oh, never mind. I grow tired of this farce. At least I know what you're capable of. You're stronger than I thought. Yeah, thanks. Now then, Shinada, did you pick up on anything in particular about my fighting style? It's aggressively annoying, and you always have better buttons. And you don't move at all, because you're a boss, and you just tank it. Your fighting style. What are you doing? Why are you training if you cannot be bothered to pay attention? Deep cut? What have I told you about wasting my time? I'm taking great care with each blow to ensure my weapons remain in pristine condition. I didn't gather that. There are ways to lower the stress upon your weapon no matter what technique you are using. Really? That's the first bit of master-like wisdom I've heard from you so far. Insolent fool. Show some respect. Relax, will you? It's just, I used to play pro baseball, so I get that it's important to treat equipment properly. I'll try to keep that in mind. The Rift Mastery? Now then, consider this payment for your service as my vassal. You'll have to do something else for me if you want another lesson. Never expected to learn anything like that. This feudal service thing is totally worth it. The very model of a peasant. I see you know your place after all. I look forward to what you come up with next. Boy. I don't even... That's not descriptive enough. What does... It just increases weapon durability. Really? Wow. So one of the challenges is to take down people with my meteor tackle. But it doesn't do any damage. So how do you cause the meteor tackle to kill something? To take someone down? And all it did was increase our weapon durability. Send help. Let's use it. Alright, my man. Let's talk about your life again. Change location. Advice time. Let's talk about your life. I shall have none of your reckless schemes this time, understand? I want to hear what you have in mind first. Oh, come on, admit it, you actually liked it, right? I'll introduce you to another girl, and at a discounted price again, too. Really? I mean, you shan't pull the wool over my eyes so easily. Cretin? I'm a noble, an aristocrat. We of such high birth rarely, if ever, go to such vulgar establishments. Yeah, I get it. You're an aristocrat. And while we're on the subject, is that bizarro makeup your attempt to look like one? Are you implying I'm a fraud? I'll have you know that this makeup is whatever proper nobles wears. The Leoku. Come on. No one's gonna take you seriously if you look like that. Fei. Phi. Or Phi? I wouldn't expect a peasant like you to understand the splendor of my appearance. Has nothing to do with me being a peasant. Now, I have a few questions if you don't mind. If you may present your inquiries, but not you can say shall make me remove my makeup. Okay, let me ask you this. Do you honestly think you look cool like that? This splendid makeup is simply oozing with elegance. What better way to display my aristocracy? This isn't about elegance or aristocracy. It's about looking good. You know? Like a stud. A ladies' man. Well, I must concede that the aristocratic ideal likely differs from the modern day commoner's conception of good looks. Okay, so not even he thinks he looks good in the modern sense. Are you wearing that because you like it? Or are your parents forcing you? No, my parents dress as more modern clothes. Albeit they don't feel as aristocratic as I do. So you chose this style because it makes you look like an aristocrat? Indeed. My noble spirit cries out for such elegance. So there'd be no need for him to look like this if he can get his head on straight. Alright. Do you even care about girls, what girls think of you? About you? I mean, normal people don't dress like that. I don't care what your peasants think. I'm far superior to a conception of normal in my case. I have no use for anyone who cannot understand that. Do you think there's anyone who thinks you look cool like that? You indeed, but that is not my concern. Only those who understand my sublime fashion sense matter. He knows he's not in the mainstream, but it doesn't seem like he's willing to change. This is such a deep cut for a lot of like modern hipster versus mainstream examples. I think I get it now. You take pride in looking like that. Indeed. Hubris. That should go without saying. I'm impressed a peon such as yourself is able to grasp that. Based on what I've heard so far, I should forcibly remove now. Turn the tables on him? Turn the tables on him? As in like role reversal? What would it be like if a girl was just, try this one. Okay, let's say the tables were turned, for example. Are there any female celebrities you have a thing for? You know, any you think are cute. A celebrity? Well, I'd rather taken with Asusa-chan from T-Set as of late. What the? Alright. I wasn't expecting something from T-Set, but... So he's into idols. Okay. Asusa. An idol. Seriously? Oh, never mind. Let's go with Asusa-chan then. Would you still like her if she put on an otafuku makeup? You know, the white face, red cheeks, narrow red lips, and eyeballs way up here? What? She would never wear that. Not even on a comedy show. We're talking hypothetically here. Just humor me. Well, I suppose putting on makeup like that on her would mar her beauty. Exactly. And the same goes for you, Leokun. But my makeup is different. It's an expression of my aristocratic qualities. That may be true to you. That's not what other people think. They just see weird makeup. They don't see the good-looking guy underneath. It's just like if Asu-chan wore otafuku makeup, you see? So you're saying when people look at me, they don't see an aristocrat, just a buffoon in strange makeup? Exactly. Now do you understand? That's ludicrous. Or is it? Perhaps you're onto something. Is that why commoners always mock me? Bet it is. Are you ready for a makeover, Leo-kun? Gonna turn your heads. You're gonna turn heads. People will be saying, "Hey, an aristocrat." But I already am an hey, an aristocrat. Though, perhaps I should trust you. Wow, you're actually considering this. Yeah. You had doubts about your own. You had doubts about your own, didn't you? Of course I did. I'm not blind. I know that I'm the only one dressed like this. I wish to broadcast my aristocracy to the world. I realize now that perhaps that is unwise. I shall give up my makeup. Great. Did he change? Oh. Alright. I guess we're gonna try to get him to change his clothes soon. I like this. This is great. My makeup is no more. Well, dang, Leo-kun, you're pretty handsome. Do not mock me, peasant. I'm not. I'm serious here. Super serious. Your dreams of having a girlfriend are just around the corner. Being told I'm handsome by another man does little to inspire me. Guys don't like saying stuff like that, so when they do, they really mean it. Anyway, I don't like you enough to lie to you about that. Oh, snap. That was a really good line. He doesn't like him enough to lie to him about that stuff. We're talking about white lies now. Well, you do have a point there. Okay. Now that we've seen what's under the hood, we're good to go. That's not for you to decide. Still, I guess we can consider this done with. This is like a therapy. Hinata's kind of playing the role of a therapist. And I like how absurd, but at the same time, really real the situation is. In a sense that they're using a contextual thing that seems absurd, but you can swap it out for pretty much so many things. Anything. Video games, cloud chasing, specifically cloud chasing, success, like just anything that can be powered by hubris is contextually relevant here. It can be contextually relevant here. I could never have changed without your aid, and I suppose you have my gratitude for that. Alright then, that concludes this round of feudal service. Fine, you have served me well, so return when you wish to continue your lesson, but ensure you are prepared. Do I need a healing item? I feel like I might need. I guess we'll find out. It does look pretty good. Like that's a solid face. Oh, I clicked on. Alright. Back to the venue. So, what do you want to do? Oh, come on, not this again. It's like you don't even have a plan. Feckless peasant, you forgot yourself. I'm giving you a choice, and yet you have the nerve to complain about it. Just thought you should have a program or something, you know? Like, first we do this, and then that. This isn't some mindless course upon the internet. Oof. Oh, coffers didn't hear that one. But I suppose it's beyond a witless peon like yourself to ascertain what you need to know. It's like going in circles with you. So very irksome. Well, if you really want me to choose, how about a big flashy special move? I should have seen that coming. Commoners are always drawn to the garish ones. Enough of the snarky remarks. Do you have a special move or not? Of course I do. Okay, lay it on me. Listen well, Shinada. Grandiose moves like that don't simply happen. They evolve out of those you use with frequency. Foundational work. That means they must come to you naturally if you ever hope to master them. Hey pal, you're supposed to be master here, so don't shirk your teaching duties. I've seen naught of the sort. I will teach you. Huh? And now you doubt me? I say that I'll put you through training designed to allow new techniques to come to you naturally. Can you grasp that? Oh, that's what you meant. I'll take that as a yes. Just keep that in mind as you practice. Alright, let's get started. Are you sure you're prepared? As ready as I'll ever be. Let's go. Alright. Okay. He's using a tonfa this time? Can I trip him up? No. Oh. Oh, it's a weapon. Fair enough. It's a weapon. Wow, so he can oh, he can reversal out of that too? Okay. So it's a guard. Yeah, it's a reversal. Oh, it's 360, that's right. That's gonna be so annoying. Can I still stab you? Oh no. It has armor. Come on. Dang it. Because he has armor. This is just gonna be so annoying. And it's like 360 too. Yeah, this is gonna be so annoying. I don't know if I'm gonna trade well enough. This is not gonna trade well. I can't even quick step that. It's so annoying. I can't recover from it. And all he does is just spam that. That's so annoying. You are so annoying. I guess this works. Ah. Got permanent armor from weapon. No hit stunning. You fool! That really hurt. I wish I could hit you harder, man. Whoops. Sorry, Leokun. But hey, I wish I could hit you harder. I think I just figured something out during that training. It doesn't work that way, you witless peasants. Oh, it certainly does. No, I'm serious. I think I'm really onto something. More damage? Oh, an alternative climax heat. But I still need heat to do it. So that's gonna suck because we can't seem to generate heat against him. Did you really come up with that just now? I'll have to slice open that mushy brain of yours someday to see how it works. Whoa. I'm not letting you vivisect me. What the? But I'll commend you on another great lesson, Leokun. Do not make a mockery of my name. It is a moniker that embodies pride, I'll say. And one my mother and father bestowed upon me. You will refer to me as Master Ayonokoji. I didn't mean any disrespect. It's just Ayonokoji's so long and kind of weird sounding. I'll have you know that it is a noble and storied name. It certainly commands more respect than Tatsuo. Who could ever take someone named Tatsuo seriously? Actually, Tatsuo sounds, I kind of like it more than Ayonokoji. Fine. Let's just forget this and move on. Do not think to act the bigger man. You will always be my inferior. Listen, your lessons are really helping me. I really do want to thank you, Luke. Really? Well, alright then. Let us call it even, shall we? If you wish for another lesson, you'll have to do something else for me. Yeah. I could bring a Turner with me, though. Then I will only be able to use the climax heat thing once. How do I activate it? Mow down enemies with a long pole. I need a pole? Is there a place that tells me what's considered a pole? Hello? Game? Okay. Oh, it actually tells you what it is. Weapon action uses less heat. Uh-oh. The save point. I need a pole. Dude, get out of my way, man. That's the Victory Road guy. No. Is there like a... Dang it. Fine. Hey, Shinada, remember me? It's Washino, the ex-wrestler. I got myself sober, and I've come to give you a taste of what I can really do. Glad to hear you sobered up. You look like a changed man. It's a big improvement. I still remember all the crap you were talking about me before. Too late to take it all back now. Oh, that's scary. He has a Komaki shoulder rush thing. And he inputs reads, great. And I don't have any healing items, great. And he has an evasive strike that's brutally, of course. The expired bento doesn't give me anything. Oh, I didn't realize I had a reversal for his I wish I had waited till he got up. Oh, dang it. Of course I couldn't freaking hit like one more time, and I got hit once to lower the heat down. That's so freaking annoying. Ugh. I mean, it's on normal, so not a big deal. Yeah, he basically just plays like Komaki. Not even a wrestler. He even sounds like Komaki. Infinite quick steps, of course. Quick step without any cooldown. At least I have the throw reversal. I was trying to do this the entire time, but I got chipped out of it on that last one. Freaking cheapskate. Funny? What's funny? So I lost again, huh? You're a tough customer, Shinada. You didn't do so bad yourself, you cheat. If you've been trading all along, I doubt I could have beat you. It hurts knowing that I lost even though I gave it my all. I haven't felt this way in so long. Yeah, you were busy making excuses for your life's unluckiness. I know it's frustrating. I bet it feels good in a way too. Yeah, you might be right. It's just part of the process. Resist. Must resist. I think I'm going to give this life another shot. I'm gonna find a way into the Victory Road ring to feel the spotlight on me again. I think that's a great goal. Thanks, Shinada. You've given me a new outlook on life and a second chance. No need to thank me. I probably didn't have any right to say those things to you either. Go on ahead to the Victory Road finals. I'll claw my way up there eventually. Just you watch. When I get there, maybe we should even team up. We could even team up. Better wait for me. There he goes. There it goes. Ah, okay. Yeah, we need this. I think we can beat Ayanokoji a little bit better if we take this Fortis spirit. Phoenix spirit. Hmm. Hmm. But this is a good place to stop for this. We're gonna change gears. Time to change gears. Okay.